Happening today in Colchester, discussions about potential changes to your child's education and your property taxes. The town wants to hear from you about what they should do with the budget after voters continuously turned down the first proposal last month. Your reporter Anna Stansfield live outside of Town Hall this morning for us. Anna, good morning. What do voters need to know?
Okay, good morning. That original proposal that voters turned down last month, would have raised property taxes by 8.2%. Once voters turned it down, town officials went back to the drawing board, and today they'll lay out some other options. What kind of impacts would cuts to the town's and Board of Education's budget have? That's the question the town hopes to explain tonight. For the town, the consequences could include cuts to part-time positions and lowering the Public Works Department budget, which could impact road conditions and building maintenance. Senior Services and Parks and Rec could also see some cuts. Reductions in the Board of Education's budget could also have some big impacts. Teacher furloughs, cuts to staff, and sharing services with the town are all possibilities. Tonight, the town wants to hear from you and any questions you have before they send another proposed budget to the ballots in July. The meeting will be held at William J. Johnston Middle School at 7 o'clock tonight, and you can also join that meeting on Zoom. I'm your reporter live in Colchester, Anna Stansfield, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.